Guys, this is Palm Pro Box Respect TKO. I'm at the MTK show in Brentwood with British Super Flyweight Champion Charlie Edwards. Charlie, how you doing, mate? You alright?
Yeah, I'm doing really well, thanks, Palm. Thanks for me having on the show again.
Yeah, this is it's the third show now. I think it's always a quality show as well. Your brother's just performed here, Sonny Edwards, bantamweight, right?
He's down as bantamweight, but when he comes into title fights, he'll be fighting a flyweight. So,
okay.
Yeah, he's fighting a flyweight. But he's down as a bantamweight, same day weighing, so he didn't want to dry himself out too much.
Yeah, there was at the start of that, it was a little bit of not controversy, but they didn't know whether it was a 4 or 6 round. I thought it was going to be 4 round. What was that all about?
Sonny was only getting paid for 4 rounds, so he weren't going to do a 6. If they wanted to give him an extra $2,000, he would have done the 6.
Happily done the
no problem. And to be fair, they was calling for a 6. 4th round, Sonny had it gone a few times, so he's lucky that they wanted 6 really, because Sonny probably would have got him out of there.
Yeah, I think so. I think if that had gone another round, he would have definitely stopped him. How did you assess Sonny's performance?
He boxed great. He's really turned into a true professional.
Yeah.
He's relaxing into it, he's letting power shots go, he's making them miss and making them pay. So he's boxing really well. I'm really pleased with how he's moving, and Grant Smith's doing a wonderful job.
What looking at obviously assessing the fight, what was the positives for you, and what do you think he could potentially? I mean, still early days for him. What do you think he could probably do a bit better?
I thought he had a blinding performance. To be fair. Like, he didn't really get caught with much, and if he did, it was the odd silly shot which he was riding away from. So maybe he was a bit cautious at first, like he said, but then that's a clever thing, because when you're going into these 12 rounders, you don't go out there with guns blazing. When you go out there with guns blazing, that's when you can get caught with these mad swings. So he eased his way into the fight, and he boxed a clever fight. And he's doing lovely work, switching down to the body, and then coming back up to the head. So really, I can't really fault that performance, to be fair.
He's training up in Sheffield now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's training up in Sheffield with Grant Smith.
Okay, excellent. The guy he was fighting obviously came with a bit of experience, so fair play to him. As you said, I think it was a blinding performance from him.
He's had a lot of experience, and he's fought a lot of British fighters. I fought him a year ago today, and I'm telling you now, Sonny put a better form than me. So Sonny's going on, and he's going to go on and do massive things, and I can only be proud as a brother.
Yeah. 100%, mate. Listen, you're both doing blinding stuff. Coming back to you now, British Super Flyweight Champion. What's on the cards for you now, mate? Since you're trying to win.
Now I've got a mandatory defence of Matthew Chandler.
Okay.
Which is the date's kind of getting sorted out behind closed doors. I think it should be late September, maybe October. So we're just trying to figure out the date. And but there's loads of opportunities for me. There's opportunities back down at flyweight for me. There's a European title shot that I think I'm mandatory for, and they've asked for me. So maybe that in the next few months. And I want the big fights now. I'm not going to look past Matthew Chandler, because he's a tough and he comes to win, and he's tough in his game. So I won't look past him, but there is big fights out there for me. At flyweight, I know I can make flyweight again. When I made super flyweight, I've been doing it a different way with Adam Booth, so I know I can make it again. And look, there's that Selby fight over there. I want that Selby fight. I want to beat Matthew Chandler, move back down, get the European title. I want Selby. And there's also the Cali fight out there, and I want that. I want these big fights. I'm not here to make up numbers. I'm not here to play games. You see me jumping in the ring against Casemiro. I'm here to box the fights. I want to give the British fans proper fights.
Excellent.
And it's going to happen. It's going to happen. But first of all, I've got to focus and put my full attention on Matthew Chandler, and I can't slip up along the way.
Talking about Lee Selby, obviously he fought last weekend, had a bit of bad news, just before his mum passed away. What did you make of Lee Selby's performance last weekend?
To be fair, I didn't tune into the fight. I was out. I still need to watch it and catch up on it. But commiserations to both Selbys for
Absolutely.
What's happened. Me and Selby we're due to the fight. On the GB team, we were close friends and we were good mates. And it's sad, and I can give my charisma, mate. I can't get it out.
Condolences to
them,
Absolutely, mate. It looks like Lee Selby might be fighting Carl Frampton next, possibly.
Another big British fight. And that's what it's all about.
It's good for British boxing, isn't it?
That's what we want to do. All the fighters now, I think they're getting the grip between their teeth, and we all want these big fights. It doesn't matter anymore. No defending records. Let's get these British fights on.
Charlie, just coming back to yourself, obviously you're not, you mentioned about the Chandler fight. When it comes to fights, the negotiations, do you get much involved, or do you let Adam Booth, Eddie Hearn, and maybe your management?
No, I leave it to MTK, Global. They're my management team. They also talk with Adam Booth, who's my trainer, and they all sort it out between the three of them.
Yeah.
I'm the boxer. I've got the easy job. They've got to do all the politics and all that behind doors. But yeah, I've got full faith in all of them. I've got full faith in every single one of them that they're going to guide my career in the best possible way. So I'm just a man sitting back waiting on the date.
And less pressure for you as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
just focus on the boxing.
I just focus on my training, my boxing, and just enjoying life.
Listen, look, you look good. Always good to see you, brother. Great performance by Sonny again, and can't wait to see you back in the ring as well.
Thank you.
See you, Charlie. Take care.
Cheers.